So, apparently, Donald Trump has fired FBI Director James Comey. Definitely need to do a video on this. I apologize, I'm a little sick and deranged as a result, but I want to break down what this means exactly. Okay, so I'm pretty troubled by it, and everybody else should be too. A lot of Republicans have actually agreed with my sentiment on this, and here's why. FBI Director James Comey is essentially the person who is investigating Donald Trump's ties to Russia. Now, we still don't know if there's any fire there, if Trump colluded with Russia. But to fire the person who's trying to figure that out is... I'm trying to think of a word. It's corrupt, and I don't even think that word does it justice. James Comey, I don't like. I've never liked. And a lot of liberals feel the same way because of the way he treated Hillary Clinton. So the Trump campaign, or not Trump campaign, the Trump administration is saying that Comey was fired because how he handled the whole Hillary Clinton email situation. That is their reason for firing him. Needless to say, I'm a little dubious about if that's the real reason. They said that James Comey was wrong to have that July press conference in which he said Hillary Clinton acted basically stupidly. Those weren't his exact words, but they said that was wrong, and essentially reopening the investigation was also wrong on October 28th. I gotta agree, those are reasons why James Comey should be fired. But that's not the only thing James Comey was doing. He was doing an investigation into Donald Trump, and he never confirmed this directly, but it's come out, and if you read in between the lines of his testimony to Congress, James Comey basically admitted that a grand jury is subpoenaing Mike Flynn and his associates. And this just happened. So the timing is a little suspect, to say the least. There's something not right about this. There's just something not right about this. And it's pretty unprecedented. The only other time it's happened was 1993 with, ironically, a guy named Sessions who was running the FBI. But Sessions wasn't investigating Bill Clinton when he was fired. So this is only the second time this has ever happened. And it's also only the second time it's ever happened that the president directly fires somebody who's investigating him. The last time that happened was Richard Nixon, when he wanted his attorney general to shut down the independent investigation into Watergate. It was called the Saturday Night Massacre. It's very famous. This definitely is not at that level, but you can draw some similarities between that. It's also telling that, Trump has fired like 4 people. He's fired Mike Flynn for obvious reasons. But the other 3 he's fired are interesting because there's Sally Yates, who warned him about the Russian connection with Flynn. There's Preet Bharara, an attorney that Trump said he would keep on and then reneged. And it just so happens that Preet Bharara was investigating Trump. And now we have James Comey, another person who's investigating Trump. Do you see a pattern here? seems like Donald Trump is firing people who are investigating him, specifically over Russia and his associates' connections with Russia. So yeah, the firing of James Comey is a freaking 5-alarm fire. I don't know what they were thinking. This was obviously going to be huge, and it is huge, and it should be huge. Congress should immediately call on James Comey to testify immediately. Anyway, that's my video. Hopefully I'm coherent. This is a really important topic that just needed to be addressed.